This is Urban Legend, and you're watching Hashtag Truth with Scott Larson.
Watch it all fall down around you now. Was it ever really worth it? Having your kingdom crumble to the ground because you never had the courage. Stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up, stand up.
Here comes another one. Rain, wind, hail. Storms can be a nightmare, bringing unpredictable damage to the place your family sleeps. For the morning after a stormy night, trust the seasoned team at Guy Roofing. Guy Roofing has protected families for over 50 years. No matter the weather, we've got you covered, and we'll be here before, during, and after the storm.
Well, this is just going to be a fine night. I'm messing up all over the place. But we have Thomas Scott on Hashtag Truth. Finally, we finally got the phone.
Finally. Let me move my chair where I can get some light in here.
There you go. All right.
Sorry, I
Lane,
have my bar.
Scott, how you doing, Lane? Welcome to Hashtag Truth. Thomas Scott called me up and he said, Scott, I need to get on Hashtag Truth. I have a huge announcement. And, of course, when I hear the words huge announcement, you know I've got to make some time for my friend Thomas Scott here. Gene Perry said, who just got off of me on HWA show, said, what's up, fellas? What's going on, Gene? Thank you very much.
Gene?
Ron Emerson of I never can remember your podcast name, sir. Put your podcast name in the comments so I can put it up. I know it's something Livewire, I believe. I keep messing it up. I am so sorry. I apologize. My brain is. We're going to talk about my brain here shortly too. Odell Lowe, what's up, folks? Jamie Buss said, "What's up, Dizzy?" Everybody's on here wanting to see what's going on with Thomas Scott. So let's get right to it, Thomas. What is the huge announcement?
Well, guys, Titan's back.
Titan Wrestling Southside is back.
But it's not Titan Wrestling Southside anymore.
Okay.
Changed the name.
Okay.
It's Pro Wrestling Savage.
Okay. Well, I'll have to change something later. It's going to come up as Titan Wrestling Southside because of the post.
This show is still going to be.
We'll change it later. TRWC presents the Wrestling Wire with the Saint. There you go. Check him out every day. Okay, Thomas, go ahead. So
past few months I've been sitting around doing nothing, listening, waiting, grabbing sponsors, making for the right moment.
Okay.
March 27th. Here in Charlotte.
You want me to go ahead and pop up the poster while you're saying?
Pop it up.
There you go. Is that it?
That's it. What's going to be happening is we're going to do a free show for everybody in Charlotte. Wanye Smith, it's his birthday. His mom contacted me. Enough said. Mr. Chuck, they all contacted me. Debbie Reed wanted wrestling. This kid's a major wrestling fan. So you know what? We're going to give it to him. But we're not just going to give him a wrestling party. What we're going to do is we're going to give him an actual wrestling show for a party.
Nice.
And the good news is it's free to everyone. Anybody that wants to come can come. There's going to be vendors there. There's going to be DJs. There's going to be music, wrestling. It's going to be a good time.
I'm going to go ahead and read the information right off the screen. It's going to be Sunday, March 22nd, 2022. It's Wayne Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza Birthday Bash hosted by Buffalo with sounds by DJ Blast. Tailgate starts at 12 to 2. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Wrestling kick off at 2 o'clock. Ultimate Sports and Wrestling Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28206. It's a free show, and for more information, I can't even read the number. It's so small on here. You guys will see this poster up on my page right after this is over. You'll see all the information as big as you want it, but it's going to be a great show. Tell us all about it, Thomas.
Well, it's got some really great talent on this show. I got Chris Phoenix. He's coming. Chase Emery. I got Kerry Morton. Sweet Dreams. TDT from Firestar. It's so many names. I can't remember them all. And you may even see old Dizzy.
Dizzy coming out of retirement for the 15th time.
Well, I had no plans, but I wanted to do this
Right.
because the big thing is I'm starting this new thing. What we're doing is we're actually going around every neighborhood in Charlotte.
Okay.
I'm going to bring wrestling to the kids that can't come to the shows.
So are most of these shows going to be free or?
Yes.
Okay.
The way I want to do it is, see, I know what it's like. I was one of those kids
Right.
until I was 15 and somebody took interest in me. I remember wanting to go see the Rock and Roll Express and this and that and other, and my parents couldn't afford it because I grew up in the ghettos
Right.
and I know what it's like.
Right.
So if they can't come to the show, well, you know what? I'll bring it to them.
Nice. I love to hear that. That is, and the numbers just went through the roof when you said that too. When you said it was a free show, a ton of people started watching. So
Yeah.
I hope this information gets out all over the place. Ben Wolf said, "Hope you're feeling better, Scott and Dizzy." I'll be talking about me feeling better here in a few minutes. I'm going to make an announcement also toward the end of the show. But we're right now talking about Thomas Scott and the show that he's going to be putting on. I'm going to put the poster up here again. You guys don't want to miss this. Sunday, March 27th. It's going to be at the Ultimate Sports and Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be Wayne Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza Birthday Bash. Tailgate starts from 12 to 2. Wrestling matches kick off from 2. They'll probably end about 6 o'clock, I'm being told. Food and retail vendors are welcome.
Man, I'm telling you, this is going to be something to pay attention to because every show is going to have something new.
There you go. And again, give us a short rundown, a quick rundown of some of the wrestlers that are on the card.
We got Chase Emery, the blue chipper himself, which holds a special place in my heart because I love Chase. That's my dude.
Right?
Got my best friend, Sweet Dreams. We got TDT from Firestar. We got Chris Phoenix, Akbar Bashar.
Nice.
I've got several. Everything's already set in stone. I've got the card written down. I can't remember everybody off the top of my talent, but there's going to be so much talent there. It's pathetic. We got Kerry Morton.
Yes. Talk about the main event. We talked about that when you called me and said, "Scott, I got to do this." And of course, I was already going to say yes before you asked.
Yeah.
So tell me about
this is my fifth time on here. So
right. Tell me about the main event.
The main event will be. We changed it up a little bit because I wanted Kerry in a tag match.
Okay.
So the main event will be Sweet Dreams versus Mark Howard for the Pro Wrestling Savage Heavyweight title.
Oh, the heavyweight.
I'm gonna crown a heavyweight champion that night. I've got a guy from that did AEW and he's burning up the circuit against a dude I've known for 30 years.
There you go.
That's been burning up circuit.
I don't know which one, Deb or Mike Reed said this, but thank you very much. This is the contact number that I couldn't read on the poster because I can't enlarge it. It's 708-969-2616. For all the information about this show, call this number. That is your contact number. The show is free. You don't have to worry about paying anything, but that is the contact number.
It's free. I just want you guys to come out and have a good time. Hey, bring a friend, tell a friend, bring a friend. That's the way this works.
You got it. You got it. And as long as I'm healthy enough to be there, sir, I will definitely be there. I've talked to my wife. We'd love to be there.
I mean, they might be a surprise. I might show up and just feel froggy that day. We never can tell.
Okay. I got you. Oh, you need to have Odell Lowe and JC Wolf, the Shoot Brothers, on those shows. See, there you go. You're going to have a bunch of wrestlers coming out of the blue. I mean, who wouldn't want to be on a show that, and I'm just being honest here, guys. I'm just being a fan here. No matter where you put this show, people are going to come when they hear free. Yeah. Especially if it's independent professional wrestling. But when you have great names you're name dropping Kerry Morton, you're name dropping Sweet Dreams, Chase Emery. These are pretty big names in our area. So that's going to be a great card. And
don't forget about Chris Phoenix and
me, but I'm definitely going to be up there.
We got TDT from Firestar. The Firestar Heavyweight Champion's going to be there.
There you go. See, I mean, when people hear free and hear those names, you should be packing out the house, man. I mean,
well, that's what it's for. And I want to, Wanye, his mama, she loves him so dearly.
Right.
This guy has been a wrestling fan all of his life.
Nice.
That's why we're doing this.
Well, see, that's cool right there. And I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, but I'm assuming that that's him with holding up the belt.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay, I got you. That's great. I love that. That's exactly the way I would be. I've only been to one WWE show my entire life, and I wish I had been to more, but I only went to one. I actually got to see Andre the Giant up close and got to do this.
Hey, while we're on here,
okay.
I want to wish Poffo, Ray Hudson, Shane Austin a speedy recovery. That's my dude. I've known him for 30-something years, too.
Okay.
At New Millennium Championship Wrestling. I'm not just, I'm promoting my show, but I'm promoting everybody. I got wrestlers calling me out of the blue right now.
Yep. Deb and Mike Reed said, come out and join us. It's his 21st birthday, and he wants to branch.
I'm sorry I lost you, Scott.
Oh, you're good. You lost me because you clicked on a phone call, man.
Hold on.
Okay. I'm going to keep going while you're doing that. Brino Royce, the Rolls Royce of wrestling, said, Scott, Brino loves you back, man, without a doubt. We're going to try to get Thomas Scott. Thomas, you might have to go out and come back in, bro, for it to work. If you can hear me.
I can't hear you.
There you go. Go out and come back in. All right. Well, he understood this. He understood sign language. All right. Here we go. Well, while he's gone, I'm going to make my quick little announcement. Everybody knows that tomorrow night, I've had 2 shows on tonight. I'm going to have, it's looking like I might have 2 shows on tomorrow night. And Friday will be my last show for at least 2 weeks. Reason being, let's get him back in here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. I'm just going to go ahead and make my quick announcement real quick, and then we'll get back to talking about your show. Right. In 2 weeks, or not in 2 weeks, but this coming Tuesday on the 15th of February, I'm going to be going in for brain surgery. They're going to be going in and removing a tumor off of my pituitary gland. I'm going to really quick show everybody a picture of what they're going to be doing. It's a 1-day process. I'm going to go in the morning. If everything goes right, I'm going to go in the morning. They're going to do the procedure. I should be back later on that evening, back home, resting in bed. But I'm not going to be able to do any shows or anything for at least 2 weeks. So I'm going to share my screen for a second. This is basically what they're going to be doing, guys. They're going to be putting this instrument in my nose, through my nasal cavity, into my brain, and you see my little pituitary gland right here. My tumor isn't as big as the one that's on this picture, but they're going to be taking a tumor off of this pituitary gland, cutting it off, and pulling it back out through my nose. And then I've got
getting a lobotomy.
Right, exactly. Well, and then I have 2 other tumors that are just behind my pituitary gland in this area right here where I'm moving my cursor, and that's the ones that they're having trouble seeing right now because I'm too big to go into any kind of machine that will see them. But that's what's going on, guys. If everything goes well, I'll be back that night, same night. Pray for me. Thank you, everybody, for the prayers. I've already got people saying good luck, praying for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, I just want to get that out because Friday, like I said, Friday will be my last 2 shows this week. And then I will at least have 2 weeks off. I should be back in March, hopefully back in March. All right, Thomas, thank you for giving me a little bit of time for your show.
Hey, that's fine. I was curious to hear about what all was going on anyway. Scott, you've been a dear friend to me for a long time.
Oh, yeah. I just want to put it out front out there because I've got some people, I got this one person that's coming on Facebook and saying I'm lying and doing all this. I just wanted to show everybody what's going on. So,
that jabroni needs to shut the hell up. He ain't doing nothing but
talking him like 3 times. So yeah, I've already been on here a few times talking about him, but there's people out there that's going to do that. But I just wanted to show everybody what was going on. Aaron said, "Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it, buddy." That's some total recall. Yeah, it is. It is. Like he said, it looks like I'm having a lobotomy through my nose, but
hey, I'm kind of sick. I wonder if they'll let me in the surgery room. I want to watch this.
Oh yeah, a little sick. Yeah, just sneeze on me or something. Yeah, that'll work.
I mean, I just want to watch it.
With 17 masks on, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine with me. Listen, I just want to say this, Scott.
Let's get back to this great show, man. This great show that's coming to Charlotte. Free show that's coming to Charlotte. Thank you, everybody. I don't want to. Let's get back to talking about Thomas. I just wanted to put that information out there. I didn't want to take over the stream, but this is huge, guys. Look at this show. This show is going to be amazing. It's Wayne Smith's 21st birthday. They're having a wrestling extravaganza birthday bash this Sunday, March 27th. So you got plenty of time. It's free, so you don't have to save up any money. It's a free show. It's hosted by Buffalo. I believe it says Buffalo, right? Am I reading that right?
I can't see it.
Yeah, with sounds by DJ Blessed. Tailgate starts at 12. It goes till 2, and the wrestling shows goes from 2 to somewhere around 6 o'clock. It's going to be at the Ultimate Sports and Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street, Charlotte. You guys don't want to miss this. Come one, come all. I'm going to put the poster up as soon as I get off the after we get off the air. Share it as much as you want. We want to pack that place.
There's a couple of guys that I really want to thank on this. Enough said. That dude is a comedic genius. He's going to be there, man. I'm going to tell you what. Listen to his comedy is unbelievable.
Okay.
And Mr. Excitement, Chuck. That dude's been a lifelong wrestling fan, and that was his thing. And he's just off the chain. But these guys
come out,
just
save up a little money.
Yeah, I mean, you got to pay. You're gonna have to pay something, just not me.
I'm pretty sure the wrestlers are going to bring their merchandise out there too. So bring a little bit of pocket change. That way you can get some merchandise and some good food and drink, of course.
And that's the thing is, I'm not out here to run anybody out of business. I'm not out here to do anything. I'm out here to have fun. And I'm out here doing the things that I've wanted to do, is bringing wrestling to kids that probably will never get to see it. And you know what the biggest thing is we might actually save one.
Yes.
We might actually save one from the street. Who knows?
Yeah. Hey, I'm all for anything that's free. especially in the big city where you got some. I grew up around Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I'm not going to say I was the poorest kid on the block, but if I had a free wrestling show back then, as big a wrestling fan as I was, man, I would be there. I would have been right there front row, man. I'd have been there 3 hours early. What you talking about?
Well, that's the way I am still today.
Excited.
And this is the thing, like HWA, those guys are great.
Ron said, "Hey Thomas, you throwing a benefit together after that interview with the guy representing HD? Scott just had him on last week or so."
Yeah, Jonathan Darwin. I want to contact him because I definitely want to do something to make him to help out that cause. Huntington's disease is serious.
And I want to apologize to Jonathan Darwin right here on #Truth. I promised him I would put up some information right after that show, and I forgot to, and that is my fault, and I feel so bad about it. So, Jonathan, I apologize immensely. HD, it's a horrible disease, and you guys look it up, Champions for HD, and support it. It's a great cause.
Yeah, and I'd like to, Ron, get in touch with me. We'll definitely talk about a way to get this together. I really want to do that. Who's
not
that
always? I mean, free shows are okay, to run something. Not all the time, though.
Yeah.
The promoters got to make a little money too. That's why they're in it. It is a business now.
Yeah, it's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business.
You got a few people out there willing to give free shows, and some wrestlers out there, that are willing to come and do it for the kids and do it for the fans. We're not going to say no.
Wait a minute, wrestlers come for free?
There are some that will come and do a show like that for free, give back. You know what I'm saying.
I'm just picking.
Don't get me started.
You know I'm trying to. Okay, so Mr.
Ron said he volunteers, so he'll get with you.
All right. Hey, I got a bone to pick with Mr. Gene Perry. Because, I watched the HWA podcast also.
Okay.
And he said Eric Anton, nobody picked him.
Well, there was one person out there that picked him. Yeah.
I picked Eric Anton because I've known Eric for years, and that dude is probably one of the best indie wrestlers.
And you're the only man, Thomas Scott, that admits that, though.
Do what?
You're the only man on the planet that admits knowing Eric Anton. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, Eric, man, that dude is one of the best indie wrestlers I've ever met. But he's also one of the most underrated guys.
Right.
That dude is phenomenal in the ring.
Right.
Now, I've known him for years.
I will disagree with you on that. At all. He's
not where he's at for not being good.
There you go. The money. That's what the concession stand is for. Making the money.
Yeah. I tried to get my wife to come out, but she won't do it.
Yeah. There's tax write-offs. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Thomas Scott's wife, she makes some wings that will melt in your mouth, man. And if she's back there, yes, I'm saying it.
She's not in here. She's upstairs.
Oh, okay. Darn it. I thought I could hop on real quick, but I have to go. All right, Archie, you have a good night. Thank you for showing up to #Truth, and hopefully we'll see you out in Charlotte for that birthday bash, man. I'm definitely going to try my hardest to get out there. Hopefully I'm doing well by then and can travel, and I would love to go out there.
I'd love to have you there, Scott. You know that. And by the way, tell Big Country he's not the only one in the 5-time club now.
Yeah, Thomas Scott. I'll put you up there. I'll get you up there.
You got to retire to be in the 5-time club.
Well, you've come in and out of retirement enough to be in that 5-time club alone.
You know why I do that? Because I sat back. This is in my blood. This is something I love. It's something I've done.
It's a lifestyle, man.
It's a lifestyle.
Right.
All my adult life, I've loved this sport.
Right.
And I'll just be honest with you, I'm scared for it.
Right.
I'm really
Okay.
scared.
We're gonna get into some topics now. Okay, why are you scared for professional wrestling, man? Tell me how you feel.
Well, I'm just going to be honest. There's no respect in the locker room any longer.
Okay.
There's no storytelling any longer. These guys are not working hard for promoters and putting up posters and throwing out promos and doing what they're supposed to be. And their promos, when they do a promo, they bring it on each other's family. Family's off limits. Stay off that. Time,
Right.
place, who you are, what you're going to do, place. It's all
Right.
you need.
Right.
There's 5 things that you got to remember.
I will agree with you on some of the points you made. I do believe that there's a shortage of I won't say hardworking wrestlers, but because there's a ton of hardworking wrestlers. But there are some out there who don't want to, as the old schoolers would say, pay their dues. There's a lot of them that don't want to come and set up the ring, break down the ring, do whatever. I mean, when you got fans that are showing up doing it and the wrestlers aren't doing it, that's a big deal right there.
And promoters, one of the things that I'm going to say about promoters, if you're letting guys do this, you're part of the problem.
Right.
The thing
Right.
is, if a guy wants, I'm just going to throw a number out, wants $60 to
Right.
come in and wrestle.
Well, he better bring $60 worth of fans.
Yeah, bring me, show me what you can do.
That's it.
The thing
And
is,
that's the way a promoter, and that's the way promoters should be nowadays. Some of them aren't. A lot of them aren't. I'll say that. But you know, if you want to get the bigger bucks, then you got to be able to put butts in seats. That's the big saying, butts in seats. If you don't bring them, you know, a promoter is not going to look at somebody. You know, I'll just give you an example. Let's wrestler XYZ's been wrestling for 6 months. He's been training for a couple of years. He's been wrestling for 6 months. Promoter sees him, likes him, calls him up. Hey, kid, I'd like you to be on the show. Well, it'll cost you $60. Excuse me? You've been wrestling for 3 months. Well, I'm $60. Well, how many people can you bring to my show? My show is $10 a seat. I don't know. Well, if you don't know, that's the end of this conversation. Have a nice day, kid. And hang up. Hang up. Promoter, hang up.
exactly. I had a kid
For
one
about
time.
5 of those, the kid's going to realize that he's not worth $60.
I had a guy one time tell me, he said, I just got out of, I'm not even going to mention the school he was at, but it's a prominent wrestling school.
Right.
Never been heard of. Nobody knows who he is. I see some stuff that online. I give him a call and I ask him, well, I got to have $70. I said, okay, well, what are you going to do for me? You got a promo pack? You know, what are you going to do? You're going to bring me fans? You got a promo pack? You got people that's coming with you that knows you? Or, you know, this is not where you're from. This is
Right.
here in North Carolina.
Right.
What can you do?
Right.
The kid said, you're the promoter. You promote me. I said, no, you're wrong. You promote you. I just
Now,
put
he
you on the
has
show
a
and I
point.
help
He has
promote
a
you.
point. He has a small point. I mean, the promoter still has to promote the show and put the poster out and walk the beat just like the wrestlers. But that's the job of the wrestlers too. It's everybody. Everybody that's in that show should be doing the promoting, not just the promoter.
Exactly. Now, Scott, you've seen me walk around and hand out flyers.
I've made those flyers for you.
Yeah, you saw me walk all over the place and hand them out.
I've walked the beat with you too, as much as I could back in the day when
And
we.
you know
when
what was
we were
sad?
COVID dome.
The wrestlers won't even do it.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
there's
the
my
problem.
boy Luke Christian. How you doing, Luke?
What's up, Luke? The older wrestlers, we're becoming dinosaurs. We're the guys that's supposed to tell you guys the right way. But if you're not listening, you're not going to get better.
Right. I mean, it's a lost art. It's a lost art for a lot of these wrestlers. And I'm not trying to offend anybody when I say this, because I love professional wrestling, independent professional wrestling, but it's a lost art to go to a promoter and say, hey, can you print out 20 or 30 posters and let me plaster my home area. I'll go to, every place I can. I'll go to all the stores that are open down here. The place you're going to get it is the mom and pops. Go to the big places too. I mean, the more eyes that are on the poster, the more people are going to show up.
Let me tell you something. I used to work for a promoter named Jamie Tucker, and you may know him. He was the referee in WCW. He ended up being the senior referee for a long time. He went to WWE. This guy was good. When he first started out, he was doing his own promotion.
Right.
Well, we would go to a town. Me and him would hand out posters all day long before the show.
Right.
Because it wouldn't be in the town we lived. It would be somewhere else.
Right.
I remember seeing Matt and Jeff Hardy handing out posters.
Right.
So you're telling me these guys that are in WWE, I've seen R-Truth do the same thing.
Right.
These guys in WWE don't have to anymore.
And he's a 75-time champion, R-Truth. I mean, come on.
Come on. He's the I-95 champion.
Yeah.
European champion.
Yeah.
But
24/7 European champion.
and the thing is it's not that hard these days. You ain't even got to really walk the beat.
Right.
You got Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter.
Podcast. Because I'm going to show you how, because I'm going to play something really quick, and then we're going to come back and finish this conversation and keep this conversation going. But see, this is how you do it right here, guys. And you know him well, Thomas Scott. He's also in the 5-time club right here. Mr. Paul Maccabee, who's going to be on #Truth tomorrow night, 7. See, this is how you do it, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, professional wrestling returns to Union, South Carolina on Saturday, March the 26th at the Union County Recreation Department as Pro Wrestling Union presents the Wrestling Classic. See some of the greatest professional wrestling action that you have known from Pro Wrestling Union. You'll see some of the best superstars in the independent scene, such as The Anomaly, Antonio Morgan, The Outlaw, Randy Wayne, Black Cat, Dion Johnson, the Tag Team Champions, the Heat Seekers, the Carolinas Champion, the Great Dane of the Game, Bebop, and also don't forget the main event as NWA Superstar Colby Corino challenges Chase Emery, the All-American Blue Chipper, for the Pro Wrestling Union Heavyweight title. All of this and more on March the 26th, Union, South Carolina at the Union County Recreation Department, the Wrestling Classic.
Man,
you go.
Cole, you the dude, man.
Right? That's what I'm talking about. I saw that. I was like, man.
I'm really going to try to ride my motorcycle down there and hang out with Cole Maccabee.
Now we had Missy ask you earlier. Guys, you guys are putting up these so quickly I can't get to them. Missy wants to know if you're actually going to be at the HWA Bunkhouse Brawl. She wants to know if you're going to be there.
I am definitely going to try to be there. It depends on my work schedule.
Sounds good. Now, Missy makes a great point. If Dolly Parton is selling number 2 pencils at Hardee's, but if no one tells anyone that she is going to be there, who is going to buy her pencils?
Exactly. You have to tell.
There you go. That's a perfect example.
I just don't understand
Luke,
it.
how you doing, Luke? He said hello. Dizzy?
Yeah.
My computer's going nuts. People are sending me all kinds of stuff. They think I'm off the air already. John Matthews says, what's up, Scott and Thomas, one half of the tag team champs out there at New Millennium Championship Wrestling.
What's up, John Matthews?
Thought $1 off entry if you bring poster to the show. $1 off entry if you bring a poster to the show. Okay.
You know, that's a great idea.
That's a cool idea. That really is.
Used to do at Titan. I would have the wrestlers fans sign the back of the ticket to see who they come to see, and that wrestler got money off that ticket plus their pay.
I used to do the door for you, and I'm not amazed at this. Don't think I'm amazed at this, but we did a show for Titan Wrestling Southside, And everybody was telling me, oh, this person's going to sell out at the door. This person's going to be the man. This person's going to be the man. That person didn't even sell a ticket. The person that sold the most tickets that night and both nights I did the door was Chris Phoenix.
I'm telling you, that dude right there, that kid, man. You know,
More people saw Chris Phoenix on there that they came to see him than anybody else at those two shows. And I was shocked by no means because Chris Phoenix is phenomenal. But there were other names on the card that people were like, no, this guy's going to sell more than, they're going to. Nope.
I know who the sellout was going to be.
Deb and Mike's got it. See, they're look at that. They're promoting over here. They're not even. I would love to pack the place out, and we're gonna try our hardest to get that done. Again, I'm gonna show the poster. I'm gonna keep showing it while we're talking.
Yeah.
Here you go. I know I have Titan Wrestling Southside murals on there.
It's going to be a Titan Wrestling show. This show, after this, it will be Pro Wrestling Savage.
Okay, there you go. So, yeah, I love these old emblems. I love the old emblems. I'm sorry, I really do. It's going to be one. I hope I'm saying this right. Wanya Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza birthday bash. If I'm saying that wrong, please correct me. Hosted by Nuff Said, with sounds by DJ Blessed, tailgating from 12 to 2. Wrestling matches will go from 2 to 6 about Ultimate Sports and Wrestling Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. Food and retail vendors are welcome. Indoor and outdoor spaces available. Bring your own tables and chairs. Each vendor will have a 6-foot space to set up a table. Space is large enough to social distance, so you don't have to worry about the social distancing. And they will follow all CDC protocols. So if you want to bring a mask, bring a mask.
And you know what? I might even sing. Who knows?
You might sing. What you going to sing?
Sing.
I said, what you going to sing?
Oh, who knows with me? You know me.
I see you got your strobe lights going on in there. You got some disco things going on in the house there. I bet you and your wife dance around all the time up in there, don't you?
I mean, I got my system set up and everything.
Oh, so you were serenading the wife. Okay, I got
you know, I'm still a karaoke DJ too.
Right. But I mean, you got to. I mean, I see the lights, shining all over you. I bet you were serenading her earlier, weren't you?
Oh no. She's upstairs. We got home from work. She went upstairs to work on some stuff that she wanted to work on, and I said I had a podcast. She said, "Go do it."
There you go. Yeah, that's the way my wife is. Scott, you got a podcast? Every time I come up to her and I want to spend some time with her, she's like, Scott, you got a podcast? Go do it. I remember when you did that Titan show selling the tickets that way. There was a night a ref sold more than the wrestlers. That's
yeah.
When a referee sells more than the wrestlers. Uh-oh.
You want me to tell you, I proved a point one night. I sold more tickets. I wrestled during the whole Titan time. I only wrestled one match. After I closed it and revamped it, and I sold more tickets than anybody.
See, I was saying it wrong. It's pronounced like the rapper Kanye. It's Wanye. Is that? There you go. There you go. Mm-hmm. It's Wanye. Okay. So when I say it when we leave the show, I will definitely say it right. I'll make sure to. It's awesome. Thank you very much for telling me. I hate pronouncing names wrong. I used to do it all the time. When I first started #Truth, I would call everybody's name wrong, and they're like, Scott, my name's pronounced this. Oh crap, sorry.
Well, I got a story about that. I'd been wrestling for years and years as Dizzy.
Okay.
I had a promoter call me out of Mount Airy one time. This was before the AIWF was a thing. It was back in the day.
Right.
This promoter calls me and he says, "Hey, Dazzy."
Dazzy?
I said, "What the hell are you talking to?" He said, "Is this the Dazzy guy that wrestles from Nelson Royal?"
Oh, it was his accent.
It was his accent. And I said, "Yes." And well, he booked me.
Okay. He booked you as Dazzy.
Well, that's not the thing. Every wrestler has a couple of characters. I had a heel character that wore a mask, was Locos Diablos.
Right.
How about this promoter calls me, and at the time I was married to a wrestler's daughter. calls my wife, the same promoter, later on that day calls my wife and says that he wants Locos Diablos. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, double pay for me. I have
You'll gladly pack that gimmick bag, won't you?
yeah. So I get up to Mount Airy to wrestle, and they're having, I get there early, so I'm handing out flyers and posters,
Right.
and I don't realize that he is booked Dazzy to wrestle Locos Diablos.
Oh, dude, I would have been front and center for that fight. That would have been a cool fight, man.
I go to the promoter and I'm like, dude, I love your concept. I love it.
Dizzy, all you would have had to have done was give somebody else the mask and then just pummeled them.
I thought about it, but it was too easy. I go to the promoter and I tell him I love his concept. I'd love to wrestle myself any day. He said, "You're not wrestling you're wrestling Locos Diablos." I said, "Well, when I first
That's
started
gonna be fun to watch."
when I very first started wrestling, and Missy can tell you this, she knows it. I wrestled under the gimmick Dizzy Devil.
Dizzy Devil, right? I remember.
Locos Diablos means crazy devil, which was
right.
This promoter couldn't get that together. One of the guys in the back, I'm sitting there trying to figure out what the hell we're going to do because I don't have dreams.
He said Dizzy sucks.
Sweet dreams, I'm telling you, brother. If people know that we were friends, they'd think we hated each other.
You guys like each other?
Yeah. Apparently, we talk a lot. He tells me I suck daily. I mean, he calls me up just to tell me I suck.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. We were at a show. I believe it was a show that you were running, where Sweet Dreams was fighting Big Country before Big Country retired, and halfway, 3/4 of the way through the match, they stop and they turn around and they become a tag team and they end up fighting Kerry and Ricky Morton.
No, Kerry and Ricky. I was in the Kerry Morton and Ricky Morton match.
Oh, was it you? Okay.
Yeah, I wrestled Chris Phoenix and Braden Marshall.
Oh, okay. That was it.
Yeah, and he was telling me I sucked before when he got there that day.
Okay. I got it all mixed up. Sorry about that. But
getting back to the story, I'm in the locker room and I'm talking to the guys. I'm trying to figure out because I have nobody there. Everybody's working a gimmick. Nobody's interested in wearing my gimmick to wrestle me. One of the guys there, Timmy Bingham, used to be a Mount Airy police officer.
okay.
So me and him get to talking. I said, I got an idea. I go to the promoter and I tell him, okay, I can't wrestle me. It's not going
to wrestle yourself.
It's not going to work. I said, what we need to do is call Locos Diablos out for a promo, an interview. Okay, and I'm sitting there thinking, this dude is going to murder this Spanish name.
Right.
Believe it or not, he doesn't. He can get Locos Diablos right, but he can't get Dizzy right.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Timmy
so you came out and got arrested, correct?
He comes out and arrests me and deports me back to Mexico so I can I then have to run and take everything off, which I had my regular character, my regular gimmick underneath.
Right.
And then they have to throw my brother in the ring.
Oh, there you go.
And the thing that gets me is there's a ref there. He's standing there. My brother has my brother's standing there, and he looks at me and he looks at my brother. And he said, "What, are y'all brothers?" In front of everybody.
Cole's ears must have been burning. He said, "Good evening, gentlemen. We just got through a little while ago showing your commercial, Cole." If you're wondering why your ears were burning.
Yeah. Cole's off the chain. That's my buddy. I like Cole.
Right. He's going to be on Hashtag Truth tomorrow night at 7 o'clock talking about that show and a lot of other things.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cole, since you come in late on this one, I'm going to come in late on your show.
He said, nice. As a matter of fact, we got one more break to take before the end of this show, and we're going to show Cole's other show that's going to be coming on. So while he's here, he'll get to see his other show. This is about Explosion. Guys, if you haven't seen Explosion on YouTube, a Pro Wrestling Union production, you guys have got to go see it. We'll be right back after this quick commercial for Pro Wrestling Union, and we'll be talking with Thomas Scott.
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready. I'ma blow.
There you go. 1 week from tonight, Explosion on YouTube, a Pro Wrestling Union production, without a doubt.
Send me the link to that when it gets to start. I got a bad memory. I'm not going to remember that date. So
I will do it. I will definitely do it.
I want to watch it for sure.
He said, kids, man, I can't be early with anything anymore.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, Mr. Brew of the Appalachian Mafia said, love you, Thomas Scott.
That's all right. I'm coming to see the Appalachian Mafia one day.
Thomas Scott is he's sitting here giving you compliments, and you're like, I'm gonna sure come meet him one day.
I like Brew. That's my buddy.
He is.
I don't like his choice in teams, but okay.
He whipped my tail in chess. I'll just say that. He came with chess now.
Well, dang.
Ain't got nothing to say about that, right? Chess is boring. You could say it. Chess is boring.
I like chess myself.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I actually play chess against myself most of the time, which it's really cool because I never lose.
I'll have to play you then. I'll have to play you. Bruce said there's always room in the Mafia for Thomas Scott.
I'm more of a lone wolf, buddy.
There you go. Yeah, he likes fighting himself.
I like the fight. It's the Irish side in me.
It's the Irish side in you. You know what? You know what I would love to see? You know what? And it would make money. And of course, you know, it would be all one-sided. Of course, it would be a big work. But I would love to see some wives of wrestlers. Like real wives of wrestlers. And a wrestler don't know. You tell a wrestler, show up. I'm gonna send you out to the ring. You're gonna have an opponent come out that you've never fought before, and then the music hits and your wife walks out. The expression on the wrestler's face would be, first of all, that'd be a picture and a half. But I would love to see that, man. That would be some cool stuff.
I love
Brew, no, Scott Larson, that's not a good idea.
I love my wife, and I'm tough. I mean, I'm as nails, but no.
Cole said the Real Housewife of the Indies. There you go. That would be a show I'd watch. That would be a show I would definitely tune into. If you picked 5 true independent professional wrestling wives and did a reality show, I would watch that. I truly
You know what?
would.
That scares me.
I'm gonna send a message to your wife and tell her our idea, and maybe she'll like it too.
Uh,
See, Missy said she'd do it. Look, we've already got one hooked in. We already got one hooked.
Okay, so we have my wife, Missy, and I bet some of the other wrestlers' wives, they all scare me.
But wouldn't that be just totally cool as a fan? I mean, I see all the wrestlers here talking, and I see a couple wrestling wives talking. But as a fan, the fans that are out there listening, wouldn't you love to see that? I would love to see that.
You know, that's a great
I would love
idea.
to
I
see your
think that
expression when your wife comes through the curtain, Thomas. That would be, and she's like flexing. And oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
you wouldn't see my expression. I'd be too busy running.
Cole said that scares the shit out of me too.
But my wife comes through a curtain and I'm in a ring, I know I did something, and I'm dumb. You guys,
You about to take a
I'm
thumping. That's
stupid.
what's about to happen.
My wife, I'm stupid. I know I do dumb stuff.
Oh my God, Bruno. Yeah, I'm with you guys. If you're gonna turn the tables, no, thank you, no, thank you.
No.
Scott Larson versus his wife for the first one. I would lose quickly.
I bet Connie.
Yeah, right. I do too.
My money's on anybody's wife out there.
Hey, I could even turn my hat around, put these shades on, call myself the brain, call myself whatever I want to. She's still gonna be thumping me down.
I could be whoever.
But that would be
Ring
fun
again.
to watch, though.
My wife comes to the ring while y'all watching her walk out. Y'all look back in the ring. I'm not there.
Oh, Cole is great. The pencil says the wife is over in 3-minute squash via submission in a doghouse match. As soon as she comes out, just give me the pillow and blanket and point to the doghouse, because I'm not even going to fight. I'll take it.
No.
No, you're right. There's a definite no.
My wife would beat me and tell me why she's beating on me, and that's going to take longer.
Missy said I might be the only person that Chris would not do the arm trick to. I hope not, because that move just looks devastating. I know it isn't, but it looks devastating. There's no way I could even think about touching my wife like that. No, I just can't do it. There's no way.
I'm not even going to try because my wife will beat me.
Right?
Y'all don't understand. I'm tough as nails and I ain't scared of nobody, but that little
Ron said the same thing I did. I'm not a wrestler. My wife would knock me even more senseless with the microphone.
you know, wives have got to look too. So you
Right.
know what's
Right? Most people do say it hurt. Yeah, it does. I bet it does. Oh, that thing is.
You know, and just getting, I've known Chris Thunder Anderson for years and years and years. And I'm just going to say, man, I love that dude. He's
Right.
ups, and he's one of those guys that wants to keep it the way it should be. Very
Yes.
simple guy. I love Chris Anderson.
Yes.
And Sweet Dreams, I love him too, even though he tells me I'm suck. But when it comes to wrestling minds, those are two of the best right there.
Right. I would say this: if an organization had 20 Chris Thunder Andersons, they would be the next WWE.
Yep.
Without a doubt.
And that's the thing. And Sweet Dreams, he's another mind for the business. That guy, and don't tell him I said he sucks. But that guy, he's got a mind for the business. I mean, the dude knows what it takes to make it.
Right.
And he's another one. He he knows it's a business, and he keeps it that way, and he shows respect, except with me, because he's always going to tell me I suck.
Bruce said, love some Sweet Dreams. Missy said, Sweet Dreams is awesome. Without a doubt.
And Eric Anton, I'm going to say that's another one.
Deion Johnson as well.
Oh, yeah, Dion. I've known him
Deion, yep.
for years, and I'm not trying to leave anybody out, but those guys I've talked to. Sweet Dreams is, when I'm going through my health problems, he's been calling me and aggravating the shit out of me and keeping myself together a little bit.
Right. That's the friends that you gotta love, man. It really is.
At the end of the day, I gotta honestly say he's my best friend.
Right.
He still sucks.
Now we were talking about wives earlier. One of my favorite memories in independent professional wrestling was we were at a they were EWF at the time, but HWA show, and Sweet Dreams and his partner Neon Dion was Deion Johnson was a tag team at that show.
Yeah.
And my wife, every time they came out before the show, they were there like 3 or 4 shows before that too, every show. And they would come out and they dance with the women and, do what they do before they go to the ring. And my wife was over there going, oh man, that's horrible. Why would they do that? Why? So I walked up to Dion before a show and I was like, hey, Dion, see that woman over there? Yeah. She wants you to give her a lap dance before you walk out on it. And he did it, and it was Connie. He walked right up to her, took his robe off in front of her.
Dion's off the chain.
It was cool. I laughed so hard. Yeah, I was in the doghouse that night.
I've seen Dion for years. I've known him for years, but the funniest thing I ever seen him do is do the Black Nature Boy.
You remember that?
That was horrible.
See? She come in here, she goes, that was horrible.
Hey,
Come and say hi. Everybody wants you to come in and wave hi. Everybody that's watching the podcast. It don't matter. Just pop in to say hi. We're talking about wives wrestling. Wives having fights against their wrestling
That's
husbands.
my number one fan right there.
That's your number one fan? Okay.
yeah, Connie is. I'm her number one fan. I got a Connie Larson fan, and
I got it. Ron said hello. Ron, he does another podcast here in the local area. He is the saint. That is the saint.
Gotcha.
Okay. You're out? Okay. Love you. And no, we're not going to fight. Right. I when she comes in here, she takes over. I just back off the microphone. She takes over. She no-sold that one. Yes, very much so. Missy said hi, dear. All right.
On Missy for years and years and years.
Oh yeah, well, I haven't known Missy for years, but she's an awesome woman right there. This woman right here is awesome.
Yeah,
I can't say enough nice things about her. She's very, very nice woman. She sits behind her husband's table there and sells his merchandise and her merchandise that she makes, and sometimes she does baked goods and sells her baked goods. It's all good. We're not going to tell stories on Missy. We're just going to explain to people how awesome you are.
Cheers, too.
All right, so Cole McAbee's going to put us back on track. He's like, all right, so what's new with you, Thomas? All right, Thomas, we got 2 more minutes. So before we go, let's go ahead and put the poster up here. I'll let you do the announcing. Tell everybody what's happening in Charlotte. Here we go. There you go.
All right, what's going on with me? Well, I'm going to start doing shows every so often. I'm bringing wrestling shows to neighborhoods in Charlotte. I got Wanye Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza Birthday Bash coming up March 27th at 2 o'clock as bell time. We got a load of talent. We got Kerry Morton. We got Sweet Dreams. We got Chase Emery. We got TDT, Chris Phoenix, and a lot more talent. I'm not going to tell everybody, so you got to be there. It starts at 2:00. It's I can't see the address. I'm sorry, I'm about blind.
But it's at the Ultimate Sports and Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street in Charlotte. Food and retail vendors are welcome. There will be, if you want social distancing, they'll follow all CDC protocols. Tailgate starts from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. The wrestling will start at 2 o'clock and go to about 6. It's hosted by Nuff Said with sounds by DJ Blessed. And it's Wanye Smith. See, I got it right this time. Wanye Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza Birthday Bash. And look at all the people who are sponsoring it down at the bottom. Give us a little short of all the people that are sponsoring that you know of.
Well, I know there's Nuff Said. There's Mr. Excitement, Chuck. Sorry, Chuck, I can't remember your last name. I'm having a brain fart. Wanye's mother, who owns Debbie, if you don't mind, please put up your website for your vendor. There's numerous amount of people that's sponsoring this show.
Okay.
I
will put the poster up on #Truth right after the show. So if you guys want the information, it is a free show. Let me repeat that again. It is a free show. All you got to do is drive to Charlotte, walk through the door, bring your own chair because you're probably going to need it because this show is probably going to sell out quickly. So I would advise bringing your own chair. If you're a vendor, bring tables, bring chairs. There's outside areas, everything that's there. Deb, he wants to know if you could give your how'd you put it? Give your website to your vendor so we can put it up on #Truth.
Yeah.
It is free. FREE. That's it right there.
Hey,
yeah,
I might even be there.
Very good name on the cards.
Yeah. I need a Cole Maccabee on the card, but
Missy said, how much for vendors tables? I will, it says right here, contact Debbie Reed at 708-969-2616 if you are interested in vending. There you go.
Yep. And
say it again.
Oh, wrong program. Sorry.
Say it again because I didn't hear it. You went out, so we didn't hear it.
I said that, and that, my friend, is the #butthurt. I mean, truth.
Oh, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I had to, because I'm a master of Akita.
Cole Maccabee said, you get Chris Phoenix, Chase Emery, Sweet Dreams for free. You're being gifted something great.
Oh,
yes.
Kerry Morton also.
Yes.
You're also getting Kerry Morton.
There you go. Deb, put it up. It's www.dmystic-essentials.com. There you go.
And I hope to see everybody out there.
There you go. All right. Well, I'm going to put it up here one more time. Oh, there we go. Retail tables are $50 and food vendors are $100. There you go. She put it up there for us. I'm going to put it up here one more time. I'm going to say it, and then we're going to get out of here. Thomas, any last words before I do the information again?
No, you scared me with wives.
You scared me with wives? Okay, I got you. All right, guys. First Class Events, Enough Said, and Dope Friends present Wanye Smith's Wrestling Extravaganza Birthday Bash, Sunday, March 27th, 2022, hosted by Nuff Said, with sounds by DJ Blessed. Tailgate starts from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Wrestling kicks off at 2 p.m., will end around 6 p.m. Ultimate Sports and Wellness Complex, 500 West 32nd Street, Charlotte, North Carolina. Food and retail vendors are welcome. We just had on here, let me find it. I will find it. Retail tables are $50. Food vendors are $100. Go to www.dmystique-essentials.com. And if you have any questions about anything when it comes to this show, a free show, by the way, free. Contact Debbie Reed at 708-969-2616 if you are interested in vending or you have any questions about the show. Did that about cover it, sir?
Well, if I can't get a hold of Debbie, I'm always available. So just send me a message on Facebook.
There you go. Or call Thomas Scott. Most of us know Thomas Scott too. Call Thomas Scott.
Yeah.
If he don't know, he'll call Debbie.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll call somebody that does.
There you go, man. You guys do not want to miss this show. It's going to be a great show. Thomas, thank you for coming on. I will get you up here in the 5 Times Club since this is your 5th time being on Hashtag Truth. Thank you very much, sir, for this free show. Thank you for helping with it. And thank you, Deb and Mike Reed and everybody else who is sponsoring this show and bringing this show to us. We definitely want to come. Like we said, a lot of great talent going to be there, guys. Cole said it the best. You get Chris Phoenix, Chase Emery, Sweet Dreams for free. You're being gifted something great. And there you go. Cole said, I think this is Cole's way of saying, welcome to the 5 Times Club.
Finally made it. I just had to retire to do it.
Yeah, you had to retire. There you go. All right. He'll be up there tomorrow night for your show. Tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we're going to have Cole Maccabee. I'm going to have another show at 6 o'clock. We're going to have Brew on. He's going to be telling us about what's going on out at ACW. So, and then I will be off after that for at least 2 weeks. I'll be back. Hopefully everything goes well. I'll be back in March. So
Say Cole will be on.
Cole will be on tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Okay, I'll join about 7:45.
There you go, because that's what he did, right? And then blame it on the kids.
Poor kids, blaming them on them. Cole.
All right, on that, I'm going to end it like this. You don't want to fight the wives because the wives will always win. And that is the Hashtag Truth.